Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Madden 20 Fantasy Draft Franchise Mode. This is episode 3, and today we have a breakout player in Rashawn Gary. But before we get into that, why don't we scout some college players? This is the 2020 draft class, since this is like a year behind. Joe Burrow as the top prospect as you would expect. And of course we have the others behind him: Isaiah Simmons, Jeff Okudah, Tua Tagovailoa, and the others you might know of. Now, we do need a safety of some sort. We could use someone like Antoine Winfield Jr., or even somebody like Grant Delpit, who could have one of those, maybe an enforcer superstar, maybe a superstar development, maybe even X Factor ability. And we could use someone like Xavier McKinney as well with that zone coverage. But like we said, we do have a big breakout player, and it is Rashawn Gary. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys he would be really easy to develop as we drafted him in the fantasy draft. All we have to do is just hold the Panthers to less than 250 total yards, or we can get Rashawn Gary an interception, forced fumble, a sack, or tackle for loss. Here we're going through some contract negotiations. Of course, Nyheim Hines as our top free agent. We're maybe looking to bring him back to be our kick returner or something. He has been pretty electric on those punt returns so far and kick returns. And I was thinking about it, and then I saw he wanted $3.4 million. And I am not going to give him that, because that's just a little bit too much for a backup running back and for a kick. Well, maybe we can use him for a kick returner for that much money. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this game and view who the Panthers have. They do have Mike Evans and Zach Martin as a superstar player. Mike Evans hopefully won't be too much of a factor in this game. And let's go ahead and hop right to it. Cardinals are going to kick off to start this game. We are rocking these alternate jerseys along with the Color Rush pants. And the Panthers are running their own alternate jerseys as well. They're going to start with the football, and let's see who they have at the helm. Is that Cam Newton again? No, it is Kyler Murray at the helm. 5 touchdowns to 1 pick. Pretty solid stats for the first 2 games. The completion rating is pretty good. Kyler Murray looks like he could be the next star for the Panthers. If they don't decide to bring Newton back, then why not take someone just like him? Kyler Murray. And here's Rashawn Gary. We're going to be trying to get that development trait up, or a tackle for loss, or a sack, or something. We're going to have to get that soon. And Doug Martin, surprisingly, I think he's about 29 at this point. He's still in the league as a running back. He hasn't had that much success at Tampa Bay or any other place he's been at lately. So I guess maybe the Panthers will be a good place for him as a power back or even elusive back. And here, I thought that was Rashawn Gary for a second. That was, I believe, Jonathan Abram with tackle for loss there on Doug Martin. 3rd down and 9. We're going to see if we can use Gary to intercept a pass or even blitz off the edge where we could get a sack. And Rashawn Gary is star development. Great play. I didn't intend for him to blitz off the edge like that, but I knew that the tackle wouldn't be looking for it. So went ahead and blitzed off the edge. And we're going to force the Panthers to a punt. And Nyheim Hines, we were talking about your kick return and punt return game, man. You might want to return one of those. Here, our own quarterback, Josh Allen, he's not throwing interceptions, but he's lacking in the touchdowns too, as well as the completion rating. He's been 50% completion rating, and he's thrown for a lot of yards, but like, we gotta keep those completions. We gotta start completing our passes and just getting those touchdowns. We had to get on the board. Here, we're gonna start off with the early pass play. We saw Diggs coming on the post route across the field, but instead, I think this guy's name is Minter. His last name is Minter. He will get to us, and might as well just hand it off to Aaron Jones. There's a wide open space in the middle of the field, and he is going to get the first down and a little bit more. Aaron Jones on his first run goes for 17, and he has an arm coming through him as the linebacker passes through him. I I'm not asking question. I'm not asking anything. I didn't know you're that way, Aaron. Here we're just looking for someone open over the middle, specifically Riley Ridley. We cannot throw it to him. We get sacked instead by Jonathan Allen, I believe that is. Here we're gonna have to get like a passing play downfield. We're gonna have to. Maybe we can hand it off to Aaron Jones again, but no, we aren't going to do that. Instead, Josh Allen might have a lane, and he will get taken down. That wasn't really the wisest move by me. Could have like juked inside or something, or maybe even slid and saved Josh Allen from being injured. Okay offensive line from us, but our skill position players are gonna be tough to stop in this game. 3rd and 13, we're gonna have to maybe split those safeties upfield, or we can check it down to Aaron Jones, who's gonna come 1 yard short of the first down. And here, we're gonna take a risk. We're gonna go for it. Why? Because I feel like it. And Aaron Jones, he's been good up to this point. Why not give him back the ball? He's gonna go right up the middle, and he's gonna find a lane, and Riley Ridley, get out of the way, buddy. Get out the way. Get out the way. He was there for a touchdown. Well, maybe not if you block for him, so maybe it was right for you to get in the way. But you still blocked him from getting a touchdown. I don't care. Josh Allen at the helm. He's going to try to find Stephon Diggs on that sluggo route. Perfect ball placement, but Stephon Diggs cannot come up with the possession catch. 2nd and 10 as we check out this Panthers defense. Pretty good run stuffers on the defensive line. Shaq Thompson, a former Panther himself, comes back to the team in the fantasy draft. And the strong suit of this team, the secondary, will hopefully not be too much of a problem in this game. And if you remember the first touchdown from the last game against the Ravens, which we lost, this is the same play, and we use it and we get it a touchdown with Evan Ingram. That is great. 44-yard touchdown, Evan Ingram down the field. PAT this time is good. The last time we tried a PAT,
See, we do make.
yeah, you know what? Let's not remind ourselves of that, and we'll just move on because we got the PAT this time, right? Am I? Oh, let's just move on. We're gonna kick it off back to the Carolina Panthers after after what happened. They kicked the ball away, back to us, and here they're gonna return it all the way up to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Great. Okay return by Oliver, and we're gonna try the 4-3 normal on Kyler Murray, and we'll see if we can stop him in his rush game with the Panthers. They're gonna do a little counter play back to Doug Martin, and he's cutting left and right, but we still get to stop Rashawn Gary and company getting the stop from behind. And you could celebrate all you want. I'll get you back. Hopefully, we don't choke. Ravens. I had to get it out. I'm sorry, Cardinals fans. Here we're gonna be using Denzel Ward, and here, instead of Denzel Ward baiting Kyler Murray to get a pick, instead, Kazir White gets his own bait by himself. CPU gets the interception there and sets us up in good field position. Aaron Jones, we're going to try to duke inside, and we're going to get about maybe five yards on that play. Yeah, and Aaron Jones, by the way, is having an incredible year. Last game we didn't really utilize him as much as we should have, but we can change that, right? Yeah, we're going to change that. And Josh Allen trying to get out of the pocket. He's trying to motion somebody, but he does cross the line of scrimmage, and that is counted as an illegal forward pass on Josh Allen. Trying to pass it to DK Metcalf, trying to do a playmaker on him just to go left, go left, and he didn't go left in time, and therefore Josh Allen passes the line. Trying to get people open on these post routes, and once again, Josh Allen to DK Metcalf. So far the connection is just not consistent, I guess. It's 4th down and 9, and we're going to try to kick this toward the sidelines. because that's what we always do. Michael Dixon is always an expert with that, and this time he gets it inside the 20, but Ed Oliver will get sticked by Blake Cashman. That was playing cash right there. Yeah, that's right, we'll get that money on Kyler Murray. Hopefully, we can force him into another bad read and throwing it to maybe Rashawn Gary once again, maybe. Just because I want him to get to superstar development instead of just star. Here we're just gonna like try a simple man blitz, and Martin is bouncing off defenders, and if Gary did not already have his star development, he does get a tackle for loss here. We're gonna run the same play, the same formation at least, but we're gonna try cover 2 man because I'm feeling man right here, and we do stuff him for a -1 yard gain that time. Doug Martin is not going anywhere on this defense except for that one run. But other than that, he hasn't been going anywhere. We're gonna try to blitz most of the people on this line, and user Rashawn Gary trying to bait Murray into a pick, but that's not gonna happen because I forgot about Mike Evans. Mike Evans is going to be a huge factor in this game if we leave him one-on-one. He's gonna win it almost every single time with that double me superstar X Factor ability. We're gonna try the double A gap formation here, and this time we were about to get that stop with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, but thankfully Josh Sweat does cover up for us as we enter the second quarter. Hopefully we can extend the lead that we already have, 7-0, 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals. We're going to stay in the same formation we were in earlier. We're going to use our Abram, using the middle third, and we almost get the hit stick on Doug Martin. We just zoomed right past him. Bad play by me, and he gets an extra about 4 yards after the hit stick. What should have been a hit stick. But either way, 3rd and 3 for the Carolina Panthers, and they are going to do a play action pass. Kyler Murray nowhere to go, and his offensive lineman picks up the first down. Are you kidding me? Nope. 4th and inches, just short of the first down marker. Thankfully, Blake Cashman and company were there to make the stop on his offensive lineman. I don't even know who that was. 4th and inches, they're going to punt it away, and they're going to get a pretty good punt inside the 20 to the 13-yard line for the Cardinals to start there. Looking like maybe we could have DK Metcalf on that cross route if we can get the throw off. And Diggs with a huge heads-up play is going to go upfield. What a play, what awareness there. And maybe I should be concerned about their awareness. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad. Or maybe Stephon Diggs just did it by himself because he's amazing and he's just like the best player on this team. And as I say that, Aaron Jones, the next best player on this team. Maybe I should stop saying that because I have no idea who is the best player on this team. Either way, both of our top players on the team make back-to-back good plays with their awareness. And here, Josh Allen, not so smart, not the best player on our team. Mario Addison certainly deserved that sack. We did a play action in our right tackle, Taylor Decker, who has been converted to that position, did not come up clutch right there. Josh Allen, we're gonna scramble, and we're gonna Josh Allen! I completely forgot. Almost completely forgot he is a scrambler QB as well as strong arm. He can run if he wants to, and there he decides to, and when he runs, he's gonna make at least one person miss. And so is Aaron Jones, not there that time. I believe that is Eric Reed on the tackle. I have no idea who just got the tackle. I did not pay attention. Jimmy Ward, that's who it is. Yeah, I completely forgot their strong suit was the secondary. Here, we're going to pass it to the outside, and DK Metcalf cannot hold on to the ball. Him and Josh Allen have just not been on it the last few weeks. DK Metcalf has had a few chances to catch the ball for a touchdown, and it's always been either overthrown or Deacon drops the ball. Here, Naeem Hines had a chance to take it all the way, but who gets in the way? The fullback, Andy Janovich. I think that's his name. I don't know why I call him Anthony. But nobody cares about fullbacks anyway. But you know what we do care about? DK Metcalf with the toe tap touchdown. His first career touchdown reception. Well earned from the young man. And Booth Review, get out of here. He got that touchdown. And the Arizona Cardinals are going to go up 14-0 as we make this extra point. Will Lutz almost missed it, but 14-0 nevertheless. With the 2-minute warning coming up soon, the Panthers are going to have to do something to at least get momentum or gain momentum going into halftime. I believe we received the ball at halftime as well. And if we can get a stop here, it would be great for our team. And we're going to start off in the 4-4 formation. Blake Cashman covering over the middle. And we're going to try to stuff Doug Martin in his tracks. And we do. Great play by Blake Cashman to pull him back for a loss of 1. Denzel Ward also included in that engagement. And here, we're just going to try to keep them out of field goal range, at least. Because if they score a field goal, then that is momentum. That is momentum gained. Not as much as they would like, but they can certainly gain it all back if Doug Martin does bust a big one. So we're going to have to try to contain him. Even on a 3rd and 5, they can do a surprise QB draw. So we're going to bring a little bit of pressure, and hopefully we can get to Kyler Murray or Doug Martin. And they burn us on the zig route. Like I said last episode, anytime we use Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, somebody is going to get open. And in this case, it was Seth Roberts. Seth Roberts, with his first reception of the game on the little zig route, he is going to get the first down. And just what the Panthers really needed. And here they're going to go on the counter run with Doug Martin, I believe that is, once again. And Gary balling out in his breakout game, his second tackle for loss, going along with 1 sack. He's taken over this game along with the other defensive line, who has been crushing Doug Martin up to this point. Here we're gonna continue to user Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and like we said earlier, what happens when we user him? Not good things, as Kyle Rudolph gets open over the middle. I knew I should have been covering him instead of my side. Well, probably my side would have been much more open if I didn't cover that side. So maybe we just made the right decision and we just give less yards instead of a touchdown. Here we're gonna have to user Jonathan Abram, and Abram cannot get over to the side where Denzel Ward, or that's Trey Flowers actually, he got burned by Mike Evans. Mike Evans thankfully goes for the aggressive catch instead of the rat catch, and he won't be able to get into the end zone. Jonathan Abram, he's trying to bait Kyler Murray, but before he can bait him, Josh Sweat with his first career sack, I believe that is. And the Panthers will call a timeout to conserve some time, because they need to score here. If they don't score here, then no momentum gained, and that could help them with momentum. I hate when that happens. I hate when I try to switch off of the defender back to my linebacker. It always seems like they just try deliberately to jump forward. I didn't press RT or anything on that play. They shouldn't be jumping like that. I don't know what exactly happened. Here we're going to use Denzel Ward, and almost a great user right there. Denzel Ward jumps in front of the route and deflects the ball, trying to use that. I knew they were going to try some kind of out route or something like that, and Denzel Ward nearly came away with the ball, and that would have been great. That would have been great for our team. We would have had the Carolina Panthers in a box, just looking for answers. And here, Kyler Murray has nowhere to go, but why would you pull the face mask? Of all places you could have pulled. Looking back, I wish I didn't say it like that. Just because you have a dev-up scenario doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want, Sean Gary. Keep your hands to yourself, man. Do not touch. Never mind. Let's not go there. We're gonna be using Trey Edmonds here. He's gonna get an interception, right? No, Denzel Ward's gonna get juked out by Kyle Rudolph, I believe that is, and please let me never see that again. The guy's probably like in his millenniums now. Like that's how old the guy is. Yeah, you can go talk to him about that. We're just trying to win this game. We're not trying to talk to Kyle Rudolph. We're gonna try a little cornerback blitz here. Blake Cashman, you might want to cover over there because they might streak with Evans or not. They're gonna pass it to Alshon Jeffrey over the middle, and thankfully Cashman is there where I put him to make the tackle. 3rd down and inches from the 2-yard line. We're gonna have to. I want to stop him here because I don't want him to gain momentum. They're already down 14-0. The best thing we can do here is probably get an interception. The worst thing is a touchdown. If we can force him to a field goal, that'd be great. Feet out of bounds. Let's go. The tight end misplaced his steps, and now it's 4th down and inches. And I would honestly go for it here. I mean, I would honestly go for it. You're down like 14. You got 1 timeout left. You should go for this instead of taking the timeout. I mean, you got some time left. But I guess the Panthers and the CPU, I guess they think not. And that's a roughing the kicker. I don't know why that was. Oh, yeah. I turned off the settings because it just keeps happening too often. And I feel like it's kind of unrealistic. I don't know. The amount of times it's been called. Like, there's no setting to, like, adjust the sliders on that. So I think I'm just going to turn it off because if it was actually called there, they would have gained momentum and maybe just tied up this game after half. Or not. There's Aaron Jones with the double juke there. Only people who have jukebox do that, but I don't mind Aaron Jones doing it. As long as he can get to superstar development, or even X Factor, I would love that. Stephon Diggs, we're gonna try to motion him out because I like this route a lot. I think he can open on it. And momentarily, if he can get behind the defense, which he can't because Josh Allen is terrible when it comes to accuracy. 1 second left. Why not, like, stay in the same formation or something? Maybe we can try again, or not. Take forever to choose a play here. Yeah, I like the switch. Switch play. Switch play. We can use that. Come on, Caleb. Use the switch play. That's a good play. Yeah, that's right. You know what to do. We're gonna try to go for Y here or X, or maybe we could just take a sack. You know, that's the best thing to do, right? Right? Yeah. Just Devon Kennard or whoever that is gonna get the sack, and the Panthers are not gonna allow any points for half. And as we enter halftime, we take a 14-3 lead. Josh Allen, not actually that bad of a performance in the first half. No turnovers so far. Josh Allen's having a pretty good game. 9.8 yards per play. That's pretty good for like an offense with the passer who has 2 touchdowns so far in his first 2 games. And since we deferred to start the game, we get the ball right here. Panthers are going to kick it off to Nyheim Hines, and Hines is going to take it at the 9 and go up to the 30-yard line, 31-yard line, 32. Probably one of his best returns of the year so far. Yeah, that's how bad he is on kick returns. Josh Allen coming back out. He's thrown 1 touchdown so far. Why are they showing highlights of him getting sacked? Okay. Mario Addison? Okay. Are we done? Like, he isn't doing so bad, right? We're up 14-3. Why are they showing the lowlights here? Alright, yeah, I see how it is. Here we're gonna start with the passing play because that's what we do here. We pass the ball instead of running the ball, which is honestly what we should do. But we're not gonna go further into that. Looks like they aren't pressing with the corners, so looks like a little out route with Stephon Diggs will work here, at least to get the first down. And it's 1st down and 10 right there. I told you guys, Stephon Diggs on those out routes is gonna cheese. And here, we're going to cheese with them again on the crossing routes, because Stephon Diggs is cheese, like I said. Play action, we're going to roll out to our right, looking for someone to get open. We motion Stephon Diggs upfield, he's going to get it, and he's going to juke right, or no, he's going to swerve a little bit, and then we get it down to the 18-yard line. So not a bad play on the playmaker right there. 10 yards on the rack catch. Stephon Diggs, pretty good route, pretty good coordination between him and Josh Allen. And here we're gonna stretch a little bit with Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones is gonna couch the outside, and he's gonna swerve inside, but then get caught by Eric Reed. I probably should have like juked to the outside once I swerved inside. That probably would have gotten him a touchdown. Nevertheless, 7 rushes for 75 yards so far in the game, and Aaron Jones is off to a pretty good start, I guess. We should probably hand him the ball more, as we do right here, and Aaron Jones is going to get into the end zone. And for a touchdown on the day, not so bad performance by our offense so far. We're up 20 to 3, and as we kick this PAT, it's going to be good, right? Yeah, it's going to be good. 21 to 3, as we milked about maybe 2 minutes, closer to 2 minutes off of that drive, and pretty good complimentary football so far in this game. As you can see by the score, playing good on defense, playing good on offense, special teams coming in clutch here and there, and the Panthers will start on offense here at the 25-yard line as we enter our defense. Defense has been playing really good, like I said, and Rashawn Gary has completed his dev-up story, so we don't really need to worry about that. We can start by worrying about other players getting them, and we can start worrying about that man Mike Evans as he catches over the middle once again, his 3rd reception of the game. And if he gets going for this offense, then we could be in trouble. Him and Kyler Murray are starting to connect the dots and trying to exploit us during this game. And so far they haven't been able to do it as much, as Blake Cashman forces the running back to the outside as he meets 3 of our defenders, including Tremaine Edmonds, who gets the tackle for loss credit. And 2nd and 11, we're going to stay in the same formation, same play, and we're going to use our Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Hopefully we don't leave somebody open here, right? Am I right? No, yes, oh, no. And we missed the hit stick, and we're going to try with Jonathan Abraham and Abram. And we missed the hit stick once again, and he gets down to the 9-yard line. 38 yards on the rack catch by Alshon Jeffrey. Not usually a rack catch player, but there he proves to be one for momentarily, I guess. We're going to bring a little blitz here, and thankfully off the edge, Kazir White, the coverage linebacker, is going to get a sack here. He might have himself a depth story next week, as he already has 1 interception on this game. We're going to go to Denzel Ward here, and he is going to try to come off the edge, but he doesn't get there in time, and thankfully Jonathan Abram is there to make the tackle. 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. Doug Martin does not go anywhere because he's Doug Martin, and he's never getting anywhere because he's an old running back. We're going to go in the dime, and hopefully we have all our corners on the field, so hopefully we can't let up any big plays over the middle or even on the sides. Denzel Ward in coverage here. We're going to try to bait him into a pick or something, and thankfully Kyler Murray decides to run there. He's going to get tackle for loss by Denzel Ward. Smart play by me. You see how smart I am? I'm a genius. The Panthers will take their field goal here because they know if they go for the touchdown, they're going to run into my genius self again with Denzel Ward. So 4th and goal, they're going to take their field goal. They're down 21 to 6 as we come closer to the close of the 3rd quarter and closer to the 4th quarter. They're going to kick it off to the electric Naeem Hines, who's going to take it at the 9-yard line and try to get this past the 30, juke inside, and ironically, he makes it right at the 30 instead of past the 30. 19 yards on the kick return from Naeem Hines, and we're going to try to just get a little shot play over the middle, maybe like with Diggs, or maybe even a QB run, and Josh Allen is going to fumble the football, and thankfully Austin Blood is going to recover that. I don't know how to say his name still, so I'm just going to keep on making fun of him. 2nd and 11, we're going to run a little shallow cross concept, and hopefully one of those guys over the middle can get open, or we can run with Josh Allen. But before we run, we see B upfield, and DK Metcalf is going to get that all day and hopefully get a few yards in the right catch, which he does. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, 26-yard reception for DK Metcalf, and finally that connection, at least it doesn't fail that time, I guess. Here we're going to do a little touch pass to Evan Ingram, I believe that is. Usually we have Anthony Miller doing this, but maybe Evan Ingram should do it more because of his speed and his strength combined, as he uses a stiff arm on Eric Reed, and he's going to get up to the 27-yard line of the Panthers, What a play by Evan Ingram. He should be a power back. I don't know. Stiff arm. What a stiff arm, by the way. That was great. 1st and 10 inside Carolina Panther territory. And we're going to try to roll out to the side. And what kind of... I was trying to pass to RB there, and he throws it all the way over there. I know it's on the run, but like, he's not over there. He's like right in front of you. You just have to pass it forward. Well, I guess we give back to Aaron Jones because Josh Allen needs to get his act together. And Aaron Jones, perfectly flawless game. 9 rushes for 93 yards, 1 touchdown. Maybe we should give it to him more. But we do pass here on 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Looks like DK Metcalf can get open on that route over there, and he does with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Yeah, dance, DK. Oh no, not that dance. Yeah, that's not appropriate. 2nd receiving touchdown by DK Metcalf there. The PAT is going to be down the middle, 28-6. Looks like we got this game in the bag. Probably a little bit too early to say that. I don't know for sure. But we are getting closer and closer to the 4th quarter. And towards the end of this game, we're still up 28-6. And hopefully we can keep that lead as the Panthers get the ball on this next drive. We're going to start off with a 4-4 splits formation. And they're running a little bunch formation on the side. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong formation to use in this formation, I guess. And you can see why. But thankfully, we have Denzel Ward there to create a big hit, even though he is a small guy with lots of speed. Looks like he gathers some momentum there to maybe make a big hit and jar the ball loose. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. We're going to bring a little blitz because I feel like we can get to them early. But instead, they pass it over in the middle to Kyle Rudolph. Looks like they had Mike Evans for like maybe 20 yards there. But nevertheless, they do gain like maybe 6 yards on that play, 5 yards. 3rd and 5, we're going to bring another man blitz because why not? And I feel like we can get to the quarterback and bother Kyler Murray here. And like I said, Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat, 2 sacks in the game so far. Getting closer and closer to maybe getting a dev up or something. I don't know. 4th and 13, they're going to have to punt this ball away. But as soon as the 4th quarter hits, looks like they want to go for this. And I don't mind it. I would love to get the ball back early, right? You know what I mean? And Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, what are you doing? What am I doing? Why am I using him? If I say bad things are happening whenever I use him, then why do I keep using him? You can ask. I have no idea. I guess I love Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He's my favorite player to use on the team. I guess I don't know. Don't tell Aaron Jones I said that. Here, 2-point conversion. They're going to get it because they're not going to get it. Looks like that was a really funny animation. What the heck happened there? That was all part of the plan. They're just trying to make it harder, right? They're trying to challenge themselves. Down 28-12. The Panthers are gonna have to like take this ball away from us somehow, but I don't believe they can. This offense is just warming up. I feel like we can take them even more off guard if we can continue to play offense the same way. Here we're going to try the same PA bubble play. It looks like DK Metcalf is open downfield. We're going to throw it to him, and he's going to catch it on the run. What a pass by Josh Allen. That's what I was trying to... That's why I like the 99 throw power. The accuracy certainly isn't there, but I was trying to lead it more to the right there. But it looks like DK Metcalf, great reception downfield. Nevertheless, we're going to run a little touch pass back to Anthony Miller this time, trying to get him in the action, and Anthony Miller is going to get into the end zone. Great sequence of events there as Anthony Miller does the robot, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't do that celebration ever again. First receiving touchdown by Anthony Miller, and we're going to take a 35-12 lead as we continue to step on the gas pedal and motor away from the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers, they're going to have to up their game if they want to come back in this one. Obviously, we're up 35-12, and if they don't score on this drive, then it's pretty much over. I mean, you would think that, right? Here, we're going to get him down at the 25-yard line, where he would have been if he just let it go into the end zone. Actually, no, he actually received it at, like, the 5-yard line anyway. So, dumb on my part. We're just trying to commentate here. Please deal with me. As we use the old safety veteran Graham here, they're going to use the stick concept, and Kyle Rudolph is going to get about a 5-yard gain, or Wow, I'm way off. A 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Kyler Murray looking kind of confused there. He knows he lost this game because your boy the best. We're gonna come in with the safety blitz here. Just still trying to, keep him out of this game. Kyler Murray trying to rush, and Tremaine Edmonds is not having any of it. He's going to be taken down after I think that was a 5-yard gain. I need to start keeping track of stuff. We are going to be using Chauncey Gardner-Johnson as we bring the mid-blitz, and hopefully we can get to the quarterback, as we do with Josh Sweat, once again coming off the edge. 3 sacks for the main man out of, I have no idea what college he came from, Josh Sweat, but please forgive me. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and we're going to try a little bit cover 3, and hopefully we can cover up for them. Kyler Murray's going to run, and he's going to get a 1st down. What? How is that not a 1st down? Hey, you know what? I'm not complaining. I kind of want a competition, but I'm not going to complain as long as we take over and run out this clock. Hopefully, the Panthers won't be able to come back in this one. And I'll show you the next few plays as Aaron Jones is going to run to the end zone and take over this game. Well, no. Shaq Thompson came out of nowhere. Can Aaron Jones score a touchdown, please? Can you let him score a touchdown? I would love a touchdown for him. I guess not. We're going to run a little bit of slants here, and it looks like DK Metcalf will be open momentarily, and so will Shaq Thompson, apparently, I guess. That was an awful pass by Josh Allen, once again, straight to the defender and Shaq Thompson, and the Panthers are going to start at their own 3-yard line, trying to come back in this game still, but they also could get safetied here if they aren't careful. Rashawn Gary with a tackle there as it's 2nd and 10 from the 3-yard line. We're going to try to bring some blitz because we want the safety. We want to take care of this game. We want to put it in the bag. And if we could do that, then we'll be 2-1. Should be 3-0, but, we're not going to talk about that. And Doug Martin is going to get tackled for loss by Josh Sweat here, down to the 1-yard line, 3rd and 12. Josh Sweat having himself a game. Might have a dev-up story next week. Like I said, 3rd and 12. We're going to try a little engage 8 action here. We're going to try to pinch the lineman. And Chauncey Gardner-Johnson comes up the middle and makes a tackle in the end zone. Do the safety dance. Do the safety dance. That was awful. Anyway, 37-12. We are not returning that. What are you doing, Ryan Hines? You wasted all your energy to come back and try to return that ball. That was not wise, buddy. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't waste your time on that. Here, just trying to get some yardage downfield. Maybe we can get a touchdown if we fire deep enough, which we do, and Evan Ingram using that speed and acceleration and that size, trying to getting loose, and there he goes. He's going to get a 75-yard touchdown, and that is the way you strike back. Wow, Cardinals. And we missed the extra point again. 43-12. We're not going to talk about the extra point. And why are you disappointed about Mr. Kale? Mr. Kale, don't worry about the extra point. We're up 43-12. There's nothing to worry about here, unless the Panthers are like really good and they somehow find a way to come back in this game, which I don't believe is going to happen. Sorry, Panthers fans. Is there any out there anymore without Cam Newton? Christian McCaffrey might be good for him this year, but that's not something we're going to talk about because Kyler Murray's on the team now, and so is Doug Martin, which is they got themselves to a 2-0 start. Maybe they can bounce back after losing this game. Probably not. Kyler Murray pass over the middle. Gets about 4 yards on it. Obviously, the Panthers have lost all hope now, and they won't be doing anything. So we're going into garbage time. I guess that's all the highlights from this game, boys. I think that's it. If Doug Martin wants to stop, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the game once I finish this one out. Great game from our Arizona Cardinals. I did not expect it to escalate that quickly because I thought this was a 2-0 Panthers team, and I thought they were going to pummel us. Apparently, they couldn't, or they weren't able to. And Evan Ingram, that man, and DK Metcalf, and Josh Allen, Aaron Jones, everybody on offense exploded today. And I guess that's the title for the video. Offense explodes. As you can see, 43 total points put on the board. And Josh Allen with 5 touchdowns and only 1 turnover. Great game from him, 375 yards passing. Aaron Jones on the ground did incredible as well. Wish we handed the ball off to him in more, like 10.5 yards per carry is really good. And those two, DK Metcalf and Evan Ingram, even though they both combined for about 7 receptions, they both combined for about 150 yards receiving. Yes, I had to pause and look back at that. I'm not the greatest at math, but I am in my books. Austin Balute, I don't know why you're still allowing sacks, but that is just wrong, and you shouldn't be doing that. Taylor Decker, I understand you, man. But Austin Balute, you need to stop, man. Rashawn Gary did get his dev up scenario. He got 2.5 sacks and 3 tackles for loss. That's if he was going to X Factor, that would have been good for him as well. We did pretty good on defense and offense, complimentary football right there. Josh Sweat started the game in terms of sacks. He might get a dev scenario next week. I won't be surprised if he does, since it is really hard to develop defensive linemen in this year's Madden. And same with someone like Kazir White. He had 1 interception, 1.5 sacks, and 1 tackle for loss. He was all over the field today. It would be nice if he could get a dev up scenario as well. And yeah, that would be great. Josh Sweat with an upgrade here, since he did have a pretty incredible game. Hopefully we can develop him into a power rusher. He does get +2 power move. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Obviously, it wasn't very exciting as we won by a lot, but we did get Rashawn Gary's dev up, and he'll be going to star development, which is great for us and great for the future. If we can dev him up to superstar, then defenses better watch out, I guess, right? 5,000 XP for Rashawn Gary. Really good episode. I really think we can have a dev up or breakout scenario. Maybe we'll have one next week. But until next week, I'll see you guys later. We'll have our next episode up by Thursday. Well, see ya.